During the Midwest Fur Fest in Chicago, there was an intentional chemical attack. Apparently, someone released noxious chemicals in the hotel where this convention was taking place. And the furries that were celebrating at this convention had to evacuate, other hotel guests had to evacuate, and 19 individuals were hospitalized as a result of this chlorine leak. Well, Mika Brzezinki was on Morning Joe, as she usually is, talking about this situation, and apparently she had never heard of what a furry was or what furries do, and she freaked out. Take a look.
That's crazy.
The Chicago Tribune, 19 people were hospitalized at a furry convention in Illinois after what's being called an intentional leak of chlorine
What's
gas.
a furry convention?
Did I get that wrong?
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Sent the hotel guests along with convention attendees into the cold night, many still dressed in their furry costumes.
We just told Mika what the convention was about. She's
kept everybody warm was the good news. The hotel was
Where are you going?
Contaminated.
Hey!
Guests came back inside at 4 a.m.
I don't really understand her reaction. It was so stupid and juvenile. Like, what are you, 12?
Grow up,
Pretty
Mika.
consistent with everything she's ever done.
Why is she running off the stage
And
like
furthermore, what does she run Burgundy? Is this the first time she's reading this? Don't they come in early and look at this?
You're on MSNBC.
When is she going to say, I'm Mika and fuck you, San Diego? Because she had no idea what she was about to say.
She will read anything you put on the prompter. Anything. No, it's amazing. I guess I shouldn't be shocked because some of the stuff I've seen on Morning Joe is just ridiculous, right? But A, do your research on this story, especially when it comes to an intentional chemical attack, right? Do your research on it, and then try to understand that just because this is something that you're not into doesn't make it weird, doesn't make it okay or acceptable for you to like make fun of them and make it seem as though they have like a contagious disease. Like, I don't know, she's just a child, I feel like.
I agree, and I don't generally say stuff like this because I don't generally believe stuff like this, but you know, people like her, women like her who have this job and it's hard enough to be respected, you know, doing the news or whatever, and it's a wacky morning show, whatever. I'm insulted as somebody who works as hard as I do to get as far as I've gotten, which is nowhere near the Fox money that Mika's raking in, and she makes women look like babbling idiots.
Yeah, she does.
Have I once ever gotten up and giggled out of the room? I mean, probably, but I don't get paid the money she gets paid, and I don't have the viewership that she gets, and we have a different vibe here, you know. But she's supposed to be somebody that we're supposed to respect as a woman, and I'm kind of embarrassed.
Yeah,
she's embarrassing the women in general.
I think so. Women who are trying to do this for a living. It's like, yeah, why the hell should we have women do it? They can't even get through a story without giggling out of the room.
Well, well, then she's not as bad as Joe Scarborough because Joe Scarborough's so bad. Even monkeys are embarrassed. He embarrasses men, women, primates. They're all embarrassed for Joe Scarborough.
Yeah.
That's how bad. I love how they think they have a wacky morning show going there.
Yeah.
And look, it's hosted by a conservative Republican ex-congressman, Wall Street insiders, and plagiarists.
It's pretty wacky.
That'll be Mike Barnacle as the plagiarist, by the way.